Right, what's happening, everyone? Yeah, this is a proper everyone. This it just shows the rat features of some firms right now. I've said before that some firms are sound and some firms are rats and that, but get on this for rat games, mate. Get on this for rat games. Absolutely zero, just zero, anything, just no morals, no principles, just absolute rats. Get on this then, yeah. So I met this lad, and it was he'd been with me for a while, right? He was from he's from the Welsh division. So he was a sound kid and all that, trusted him and all that, yeah, everything was proper sound. So he phoned me up one day, he'd been getting little things and then it was going bigger, bigger, bigger. So he said, can you get me 5 boxes? I said, yeah, I said, I can, lad, because one of my mates had just got a big parcel in, so I knew he was there straight away. So he said, I can't get to you. I said, all right, I said, I'll send someone down. He went, all right, sound. So we had a car, right, and this car, we used to use it for doing like bitchcraft, you know what I mean? 2 days after I told him to send someone down, the car got ripped, and the lad who had the bitch in that, he got nicked but for personal possession, but the car got DR'd, yeah, which means drug related, so there was a marker on the car, so I knew that quite well. So I said, yeah, I parked that car up and changed the name on the car, because when you change the name on the logbook, the DR falls off it, so he makes like a one side. So I filled the loggies out, put in a different name and all that, and I was going to send it off, but I hadn't sent it off yet. So normally it takes about a month or something like that for it to come back to me, but once it gets to the DVLA, then that's only a few days, or even a week or something like that. What we normally do is we normally send it by special delivery where it's got to be signed for, it gets there the next day. So it just shortens the time a little bit, you know what I mean? And then you change the insurance, just say, yeah, sold the car, blah, 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 whatever. Get on this for rat games, mate. So I said to this other firm, I need someone, here's what, lend me one of your drivers. He's like, go ahead, Sam. He said, we've got some new kid there. I said, what do you like? He went, Sam. I said, trusted. He went, yeah, 100%. He went, he's done loads for us. I said, all right, Sam. He said, how much you going to give him? I said, lad, if he takes 5 boxes down for me, I'll give him £5, which is £5 which, you know, that's sad, isn't it? Thought I'd give him a grand a box, because with the boxes, I got them cheap. I got each box for like 21 grand, because I was buying loads of them, do you know what I mean? So I come back at like 105 grand, something like that, yeah, obviously. So I thought I'll give him 5,300 of a sound, yeah. So what happened was, I was only charged them like 31, yeah, which is cheap, do you know what I mean? Cheap, mate. So I made 10 quid on each one, so I thought a little 50 grand cash, you're happy, aren't you? So I was like, sad, so I said to me, yeah, that's what I thought, I'll just pay for them first, so give me mate the doll for them. So it's my bits now, it's all my bits, so if anything goes wrong, it's just, I'm the one who took the loss on it. Right now, get on this for just proper craziness. Now, I only got on it just off a chain of events, right? It was like a weird chain of events. Now, the lad who was the driver, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know him. But even though because you don't know someone, you don't give a fuck about him, you can't do this to people. Get on how just crazy this is. And you'll start to get on what's happened by the way I'm telling you and what happens and the little things that stood out to me, right? So, now before I get started this, yeah, all stories are fictional. Yeah, it's a fictional story, just off the top, not written down. I'm basically just making it up as I go along, yeah. So, here's what happens. Say they were going, say it was due to get down there on a Friday, right? Now, you've got to remember, I've already paid for this. I've now got the boxes in my possession, in my pie. Goes to meet this driver, lad, and he was just like brand new out the wrapper, proper brand new out the wrapper. And I was saying to him, lad, how have you got into this? He said, well, he used to have beef with my brother. And I'm like, what do you mean he used to have beef with your brother? He said he used to fight with him all the time. And I'm like, weird. I said, so what are they mates now? He's like, no. So I'm thinking, you're to work for a firm who've had or still got beef with your brother. He's like, no, the sound. And I'm thinking, well, they're not sound because I know them. And if you do anything wrong, they won't hesitate. So in my head, I'm thinking, and because he's their brother, he could be like looking for something for him to do wrong. So I'm thinking, he's playing 50-50 with my bitch here, do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, wow. So the lad who was in Wales, he was waiting on it, right? He was waiting on it. Now, I ended up being a little day or two late, right? Because something had happened and whatever. I was busy, I was at the wall, I had to go somewhere else. It's all come to an arrangement and all that, all to an arrangement. Now, the car they tried to give the lad has already been DR'd. I'm like, lad, he's not going in the car. He's like, what? I said, laddie, that car's DR'd. I said, that means if the car's DR'd and he gets pulled, there'll be like heavy response off plot, there'll be dog sections and laddie won't stand a chance. And they're like, no, it sounds. He's not taking all the bits, he's only taking half a box. And I'm like, what? He said, he's only taking half a box. And I've got someone else taking the other 4.5. And I'm like, what are you on about, lad? Alarm bells are ringing. I said, that doesn't sound right. I said, what's the point of that? He said, because my other mate wants the doll more than him. So I said, okay, so what's he getting, 5 ton? He went, yeah. I said, lad, what are you on about? I said, you can't just give someone 5 ton to drive to Wales with half a box and then give someone else 4.5 quid to do the rest. I said, just give the other lad all of it. He's like, no, lad, listen, don't worry about it, sound. He goes, lad, I'll guarantee you dough. I said, what? He went, lad, I'll guarantee you dough. So when someone says that, I know the lad, he's got toes, he's caked, he's not asked, and so I already know now that if anything happens, he's paying me, yeah, so why has he took that responsibility on straight away? You know, he said it to me, I never said it to him. So I've got a guarantee, so I'm happy with that. So no matter what, I know I'm getting results, because I know quite well, it's a thing, it's set in stone. Yeah, I know it, he knows it. Once you say that to someone, that's it, that's just what it is, yeah. As it goes on, my head spin a little bit, I'm thinking, this is weird. I thought, why would he do that? Why? It doesn't make sense. So anyway, the next morning, gets up and I goes to see some of the lads, and he said, what's happening with that kid from Wales? And I'm thinking, I said, how do you know about that? He said, I was talking to such and such. I went, yeah. And he went, he's funny, isn't he? I went, what do you mean? He went, well, the half a box, I was with them the other day last night, and I watched them smash it. I said, they haven't even got the boxes yet. I said, they haven't even given them it yet. And he's like, So I'm thinking, weird, he must be mistaken, but it's playing on me, it's in my mind a little bit. Thinking, what's happening here? So I thought, you know what, I'll just do a little thing here. So I phoned the lad up, and I said to him, do me a favour, lad. I said, lend me that car, because I'm going to fly down myself. And he went, no, straight away, no. I went, what do you mean, no? He said, no, lad, no. I said, lad, what do you mean, no? He said, no. I said, lad, you're not even going to lend me a car, you're messing. I said, let's buy a new one if anything. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, nah, lad. It's all sorted, and that, don't worry about it, lad, don't worry about it, you're thinking too much. And I'm thinking, this is mad, this. I thought, this is a mad one, this. So then I get a phone call from some other kid, and the other kid says to me, lad, are you working with these? I said, not really, no. I said, just doing something for me. He went, sound. He went, well, they've asked my mate to take 5 boxes to Wales. One kid's telling me they've already smashed half a box up, and he's telling me he's taking 5 boxes. So if he's taking 5 boxes, where's he going with that half a box? Yeah, doesn't make sense, does it? And in a car, that's the yard. So I said, well, what car are you going in? He said, I've got the van, I've got one of the vans. I said, okay. I said, how long have you had the van for? He went, it's a renter. I said, when did you get it? He went, I haven't got it yet. He said, it's all lined up. So I'm thinking, this is fucking weird. So why are these going out their way to do all this? There was the army mates and that, but they're not my mates where they do me favours. What's going to cost them though? It just didn't make sense. Nothing made sense to me. So I'm sitting there thinking, what is going on here? What's going on here? So I said, where are you going with it? He said, well, I've been told to follow this other car. And I'm like, what do you mean, lad? He said, I've been told to follow the other car. So I'm thinking, this doesn't make sense. So when I spoke to the other kid who was the driver, I got his number. So I come to the time just before he was going. So I phoned up in the morning. I said, and when you get that half a box, come to see me first. He's like, why? I said, just come to see me first. He's like, all right, sounds, because I thought, something's not right here. This just does not sound right. I've went and got pure bash. So I bought half a box of flour, yeah, in a package. So when he's come, I've said to him, let me see that. So he's passed me. So I've just switched it on the slide, right, just on the slide. Just thinking, this is weird. That's all. I've looked at it, I've opened it up, and I've gone, and I'm like, that is just pure shite. It's like, they've put it like, I don't know, let's just say 5-6 to 1 or something. But that's not even mine. He's then phoned me up and said, lad, where am I going to pick these boxes up? So I've told him. So he's gone to my pie. Now, the pie where he's gone was the kid off the other story. He's on the ball. So he's like, sounds, so he's given 5 real boxes. So I'm thinking, this is proper crazy. I don't like this. So now the kid who's in the car, that's the yard, he's got off from mine and gone to meet the lad in the van. Yeah, what happens? Yeah. Halfway down the motorway, boom, swooped on. The car that was the yard being swooped on. Yeah, the van's got off, he's got away. Them little rats have used him as a decoy, yeah, to get nicked. They wanted him to get nicked because they've been having beef with his brother. So that's how they decided to get him back. Someone's phoned the plot and tipped them off and given them the reg of the car and what route it was taking and all that. Get on that. Now, they deny it, but the lad who was the decoy, he's been nicked, he's been took in and all that, and it's come back that it was just flour. So he's been released, right? Pending further investigations, whatever. Get on that then. That's what they were trying to do. So I phoned him up and I said to him, lad, what the fuck are you playing at? And he was just laughing. I went, lad, I said, you little grass. I said, lad, that's the same as just being a grass. He's like, what? I said, well, guess what? He went, what, you never even had the half a box? I said, because I've got the half a box here. Yeah, I said, I've got it here. He's like, what? I said, lad, I'm just having it for being that weird. You're playing games with my bitch, lad. You're playing, but lad, I guarantee you the result. I said, I don't care what you guarantee me, lad. You're playing games with me bitch, lad. Yeah, you're playing games with my shit, lad. Yeah, if you want to do all that weird shit, do it yourself with your own shit, lad. Don't fucking drag me into it like I'm some muppet, lad. And I took it a bit heavy, do you know what I mean? So I was like, you fucking little worms, mate. I was like, lad, I will never work with you again, and no one I know will ever work with you again. And he's like, oh, lad, you're a mess. I said, who's mess? I said, I'm messing. I said, lad, you've just phoned the busies. He went, I never done nothing. I said, well, one of you have. He went, lads are swearing, that's like lads warriors of phone busies, and tipped him off with the car and the reg, so he got nicked. He's like, lad, it's not just a coincidence. I was like, is it fuck? That's why you've sent him in that car, and that's why you wouldn't lend me that car. Yeah, don't fuck yourself, lad. Use that proper disgusting. Now, that's what their game was. They wanted him to get nicked, just so he got nicked, because it was the kid's brother he was having beef with. Now, there was loads of stupid things about it. Number one, the kid whose brother he was having beef with, he shouldn't have been nowhere near that firm. Yeah? But to do that to someone, that just shows that you've got absolutely no morals and no principles. You dirty, slimy, and you know what, I've never ever worked with none of them ever again since that.